Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy Reno coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is gonna be 5 signs you gonna blow up. Yes, sir. I said it. You gonna blow up. Look, y'all gotta understand this, man. It take tremendous work, but sometimes if you just got that it factor, if you just got that, if you feel like you were chosen one, if you feel like you answered your call, that's gonna lead you into your destiny, and that destiny is gonna cause you to blow up. I need you to understand something. When you put your mind to something, when you put your all into something, when you put everything that you got, you ain't got no choice but to blow up. Now, I also want to say this. This ain't just some far-fetched thing. Nobody can ever get it. No, anybody can actually blow up. The problem is everybody don't want to put that work in. Yes, sir. Everybody don't want to do it. Do what you got to do, right? Sometimes it's going to take sacrifices. Sometimes you're going to have to give things up that you don't want to give up. Sometimes you're going to have to sacrifice relationships. Be obedient to your purpose. Be obedient to your calling. Serve your gift to the world. And so a lot of people want to blow up, but they simply can't because they didn't answer the call. They simply can't because they work ethic suck. You know what I mean? Like they work ethic, they don't even put that work in. They're not willing to go to sleep late, wake up early. Yes, sir. I'm talking about lose a little bit of sleep. I'm talking about work whenever you don't even feel like working. I'm talking about whenever you feel like giving up, but you still keep going. Those are the qualities that you're going to need to blow up. Yes, sir. I need you to understand something about I can definitely say probably 90% of the world want to blow up, but why can't they? 90% of the world want to blow up, but why can't they? Why do that 90% end up being controlled or working for the class of people who actually did blow up? And I don't mean being a super celebrity. Everybody ain't gonna be Beyonce. Everybody ain't gonna be Jay-Z. Everybody ain't gonna be Drake. I understand that. You probably don't even want to be Drake. That's okay. But what I'm saying is you can blow up. You can blow up being a business owner. You can blow up in whatever dream you're chasing. You can blow up in that little small circle. Like you can blow up and become successful in whatever that opportunity is for you. Whatever that is for you, you can blow up. And so I want to give you 5 signs that you gonna blow up. Yes, sir. So I need y'all to tune in. Now, the first sign, y'all, you're resilient. Yes, sir. You're resilient. So when I say resilient, I'm gonna tell it to you like this. Resiliency is that you have the ability to recover from situations quickly. For instance, let's use the ant. Whenever you see an ant pile, the first thing you may think to do is kick it. Okay, cool. To us, we just playing in dirt, or to us, it's just a little dirt pile. But to them, it's their crib. But did you know that ants are resilient? The moment you kick over their house or their dirt pile, they are already trying to figure out how to build another one. They not just sitting there saying, "Man, what you doing? Why you stepping on me? I need help." No, they ain't doing that. What they doing is they figuring out exactly, okay, the dirt pile gone. We don't got no crib. So now what we're about to do is we're about to start building one over here. You ever seen the ant? Whenever, like when you was a kid, right? And you was playing in the dirt pile, or you were playing with the ant, and the ant start trying to move, and you were like, "Let me put my hand right here." You know, being evil, how you do. And then when you put your hand right there, your finger right there, the ant move another way. And then you go right there, then the ant move another way. That's the same thing. See, you got to be resilient. And if you're resilient, that's a sign that you're going to blow up. You got to be able to lose your car, get back up. You got to be able to lose your crib, get back up. Yes, I know it's hard. Absolutely. I know it's hard. Look, you're going to have some good days and you're going to have some bad days. It's going to be some days that's better than others. And there's going to be some days you feel like, man, I don't even want to live no more. Right? And hopefully it don't go any further than that. Because the thing that we all have in common is we are human. Yes, sir. We human beings, meaning we feel, right? We touch, we smell, we have all the senses of a human being. And so sometimes we feel down. Like Drake said, I feel good, sometimes I don't. I feel good, sometimes I don't. Let's just be honest. And this is a multi-millionaire talking. So imagine a person who only making $30,000, $40,000 a year. It's gonna be some bad days. But see, the goal is to get from out of that tax bracket and get into another tax bracket. The goal is to go from zero to hero. The goal is to go from this point to this point. And in order to do that, you got to be resilient. You're going to have the ability to recover from anything quickly. And that's going to be one of the signs, y'all. All right, so next one. Number 2, you a natural born leader, right? So you a natural born leader. What does that mean, Reno? Okay, cool. Anytime you was on the playground as a kid, it was always that one kid, or it's a few kids, right, that people gravitated towards. I'm talking about since there was a kid. People naturally gravitated towards them. People naturally followed their leadership. People naturally said, oh, if Jay doing it, then cool. I guess it's cool to do it. Everybody don't have that factor. Now, can that factor be developed? It can. You got to learn the skill set of leadership. But it's sometimes does people have it naturally? Yes, sir. Some people have it naturally. That's what they do. They just natural born leaders. They know exactly that it's just in them. It's in them and not on them. And so that's the same thing with you. You're going to have to be a natural born leader, or if not, learn the skill set of leadership. Right? In order to blow up, you can't be a follower blowing up. You just simply can't be a follower blowing up. If you look at any superstar, if you look at any celebrity, if you look at anybody who's doing something that's not normal or average, they're not followers, they're leaders. And guess what they do? They set the trends. And guess what happened when they set the trends? People follow them. And so they become even bigger. And if you plan on blowing up, you got to realize you're going to have to set the trends. You're going to have to put yourself in position and say, look, y'all, this is what I got going on. If you want to do it, you can do it. If not, then cool. And people either going to follow or they're going to move forward. Prime example of this, right? So although I feel like in this movie called Love Don't Cost a Thing, I do feel like it wasn't a natural born thing for Nick Cannon. Y'all know how the movie go on, really. Well, if y'all don't know, for those who don't know, I'll explain it. He went from literally from zero to hero. First, he was a geek. He fixed on cars, he worked on cars, and he met Paris Hilton. I'm using their real names, by the way, but he used Paris Hilton, and Paris Hilton, she crashed her mom's car. And so she was looking for somebody to go to. And just so happened, it was perfect timing. He said, I'll fix your car. She said, okay, cool, great. When can you have it? Hold on, what do you want? And he said, all I want is for you to make me popular. Make you popular? Yes, all I want is for you to make me popular. She said, okay, cool. That's all you want. That's all I want. So he started hanging around with Paris Hilton every day. Paris Hilton or Paris Morgan. I don't know if it's, I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm mixing her real name up with the character name. But anyway, Paris. And so she was Christina Aguilera. That's her name. But her name was Paris inside the in the movie. All right, y'all. But anyway, so he was using her and not using her like I'm taking advantage, but he was utilizing her because she was a leader. She was a natural born leader. She was popular. And so what he did was he learned the skill set of leadership. He learned how to be popular because he was around certain people. So he started becoming more popular. People started gravitating towards him. And when you understand that, wow, he came from literally from zero to hero. Now, the way he did it was, a little fraudulent because he was acting. But he understood that in order for me to blow up in this school and be popular the way I need to, I gotta learn the skill set of leadership. And that's what he did. He became a leader. Now check this. This is crazy. This is the whole craziest thing. They went out for junior, senior, I want to say, or senior ditch day. They went out to the beach. He didn't know how to dance. He didn't even know how to dance. He did this crazy weird dance where he danced like a robot. I don't know what it was, where he danced like a robot, and everybody started copying him, following him. Why? Because he was a leader. See, when you a leader, you can be the most corny of the corniest. You can be the most weirdest of the weirdest. But when you're a leader, you gonna get people to follow your trends. And that's why you got to be careful of who you follow. No different from Lil Uzi Vert. I think he's a phenomenal artist. Let's just be honest. He's a superstar. But let's just be real. Lil Uzi Vert, he's a bit on the weird side. If I gotta be honest, he's a bit on the weird side. He's a superstar, but he's a bit on the weird side. But if you look at it, Lil Uzi Vert is a person who is a leader. People follow his trends. They follow what he say. So when you blow up, you can't follow other people. They have to follow you. And that's what it's about, being a natural born leader. Now, as a natural born leader, understand that you can be a bad leader or a good leader. So so you got Adolf Hitler, right? And we'll just say Martin Luther King. Adolf Hitler was he slain so many people in the Holocaust, killed so many Jews, but he was still a leader. But he was a bad leader. Then you got Martin Luther King. I believe he was a good leader because he stood for a good cause. So the ultimate point of being a natural born leader is, it's going to cause you to have that factor to blow up. And in order to blow up, you got to have that authentic uniqueness about yourself. It got to be it. You can't be a duplicated version of something else. Make sense, y'all? All right, cool. Next one. Number 3, y'all. You have a special ability. Yes, sir. You have a special ability, meaning you got a particular gift that you serve into the world. Maybe you can sing. Maybe you're a model. Maybe you can rap. It's something that you do better than everybody else. You have a special ability and people gravitate towards it. You got this special gift. You got this special talent and people gravitate towards that particular thing. That's going to cause you to blow up. You got a particular talent that's going to cause you to blow up. Look, even if your special ability is only networking, networking is a talent. Let's just be honest. Networking is a talent. Everybody don't possess the ability to know how to converse with a person. People get socially awkward, don't know what to do, don't know what to say, don't know how to say it. And so when you look at it, you're like, hold on. Like, you can actually blow up from being a networker? Yes. Yes, sir. But see, you got to understand, what's your special ability? What's your special talent? What is it that you do the absolute best that don't feel like work when you do it? Like, what is it that you do the absolute best and people love when you do it? Like, when you do this particular thing, you notice that people smile. People give you compliments. People laugh. And not laughing at you, but laughing with you. People actually understand, like, yo, dude, tight. He nice. Maybe you're a basketball player. Maybe you're a football player. It don't even got to be sports. Maybe you know how to debate better than the average person. Maybe you're a lawyer. And so when you understand what your special ability is, you already got the ups on a lot of people. That's going to cause you to blow up. Don't take your special ability for granted too. Because some people, you look at other people's gifts and special abilities and you say, man, you say to yourself, I want that. Right? I want that. Like, do you think that, and I'm going to just use their names, right? But you don't think that, you can't possibly think that Jay-Z look at Nas and be like, man, I want to be Nas. Or Nas look at Jay-Z and say, man, I want to be Jay-Z. No, Jay-Z say, I love being Jay-Z. Nas say, I love being Nas. I am who I am. And that's the same thing with you. You got to be who you are. You got to love who you are. Because that confidence gonna take you to the next level and allow you to express that special ability that you possess inside yourself. But first, you got to know exactly who you are. I'm gonna say this, y'all. I was watching the movie, right? Crazy. Mortal Kombat. I was watching this movie, and I'm into like Mortal Kombat. I do like a little Marvel. You know what I mean? I like a little Marvel, but mostly if I'm gonna choose anyone over the other, I'm gonna go Mortal Kombat. But I'm watching this movie. And so, On Mortal Kombat, you had the character which was Scorpion. And I'm talking about 2021. I'm not talking about the 1995 one, right? I wasn't even born then. But I was watching the one for Mortal Kombat 2021, right? And Scorpion, he was the chosen one. And his dad, actually, his dad was Scorpion, and he had a son. Scorpion had a son. He was the chosen one. And everybody from the other world, the mortal world was looking for Earth champions. And the Earth champions was no match for those people. They was supernatural. But the Earth champions they were special, right? They were still special because they had the tattoo on them. It was like some type of birthmark stamp, whatever it was. And it symbolized that they were the chosen ones and that they were champions. It was a prophecy. And so once they realized that, okay, they can possibly be, take us out of our spot or beat us out of our spot. So the mortal world started chasing after them. You got Scorpion, Scorpion's son, who was the chosen one. They was after him, but he didn't know exactly who he was. He didn't know the power that he possessed. He didn't even know his lineage. He didn't even know his heritage. And Raiden said, do you know who you come from? Do you know what you haven't said? You don't even know who you are, do you? And Scorpion's son was pretty much baffled. He didn't even know. He didn't even know what his power was until he went home. And so when he goes home, he meets, I want to say Shokan. It's the one with the 6 arms. You know what I mean? The one that got the 6 arms. Crazy. Once the shotgun guy, something like that, he came out. He went to go kill Scorpion's son. And after that, Scorpion had no choice but to run into exactly who he was. He met himself. Scorpion's son met himself. I can't remember exactly his name. And if y'all watch the movie, y'all know, y'all can drop in the comments and say what his name was. But the point intended was in this story, he realized exactly who he was. Why? Because he had no choice. But he wasn't looking at other people saying, man, I don't want my heritage. I don't want my lineage. I don't want my lineage. I don't like my DNA. No. He had no choice but to find out who he was. But once he found out who he was, he capitalized off of it. And there he found his true power. What is your true power? What is your special ability? Because the world is waiting on it. And that's going to cause you to go. That's going to cause you to blow up. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. So the next one, number 4. You give 120% in anything you do. Your work ethic is impeccable. So they go back to the beginning of the video, y'all. Some people want to blow up. Actually, almost everybody want to blow up. But why won't they blow up? They don't want to put the work in. Simple as that. Most people will never blow up because they don't want to put the work in. Okay, cool. If you want to do YouTube, that means you need to be uploading almost every day. You want to do TikTok, you need to be uploading almost every day. Instagram, you need to upload literally, honestly, every day. At least until you get to the point where you don't really got to upload like that. Or you just so busy doing other things, you getting money or you got these other opportunities. But if you're trying to do something, you got to be consistent. And you got to do it every day. Do you know how far you would get if you did something in terms of your dreams every day? If you did one thing on your dreams every day, do you know how far you would be? So I feel like when it comes to a person who work 120%, I'm talking about they put their work in 120%. There's no way that they can fail. It's going to be something that come out of that. The problem is people don't have patience. And if y'all want me to be honest, at times, it was times where I didn't have patience. There was times where I didn't have patience. Like, man, I want it right now. Let's just be honest. You see people on Instagram, you see people on Twitter, you see people on the Facebook. You see everybody got the money right now, they got the girl right now, they got the career right now. They popping, they traveling, they on boats, they doing this. And then you start looking at yourself like, what am I doing? But you don't know what they did to get there. You don't know if they put that 120% in to get there. You don't know if they work ethic was impeccable, or if they just kind of piggyback off somebody else. Or you don't know if it was given to them. You don't know if they did something illegal to get that. You don't know what they did. And so when you start understanding that, I don't know every man and woman situation. How is it that I can sit there and judge them? You don't even know if they deserve it or not. Maybe God said, look, they deserve it. They've been through enough. They are emotionally strong enough for this. They can handle this. And that's why you gotta worry about yourself. 120% work ethic. Your work ethic gotta be impeccable. I'm talking about you gotta wake up day in, day out. Now, before anybody say, oh, Reno, so you saying just go ahead and work, just work every day, every day of the week, 7 days a week? No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, work at some point during the week. 5 days a week. Put it in. Weekends, have it for yourself. Because you can burn out doing nothing but work. I've burned out. Been days where I've been just working, and I crashed on the sofa. So understand that in order to blow up, you're going to have to put that work in. Everybody want to blow up, but everybody won't blow up. You got to have that work ethic. All right, y'all. And number five, you answered the call. Yes, sir. See, many was called, but few was chosen. And you answered the call. So that made you chosen. You got to realize when you answer a call, you basically walking down a prophetic path. It's a prophetic path. Going back to the Mortal Kombat movie that I watched. It was a prophecy. It was a prophecy. It was already written that Scorpion's son was going to do what he do. He was going to find out who he was. He was going to find out his lineage. He was going to find out his heritage. He was going to find out. It's no different from them taking us African Americans from Africa. At some point, we're going to find our heritage. At some point, we're going to find out who we are. It's a prophecy. We're going to find out who we are. Why? Because you can't keep a heritage. You can't keep that lineage. You can't keep your DNA away from you. You can't keep it away. And that's the same thing with you. If you answer the call, you got no choice but to be successful. Why? Because it's a prophecy. It's a decree. And so as you understand exactly who you are, as you understand what is my purpose, what is my calling, what is a calling, you'll understand that your calling is what God called you to do. So you have no choice but to be successful at it. You have no choice but to be successful at it. Why? Because it's a decree. It's already regulated. It already has your name set on it. It's a present with your name written on it. And can't nobody open up the gift because it's yours. But you got to first understand, what is my calling? What do I want to do? How do I want to do it? And once you follow that calling, you become a chosen one because you answer the call, right? So look, y'all, those are the 5 signs that you gonna blow up. Understand that. You gonna blow up. You got these 5 signs, at least 3 or more. At least 3 or more. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank y'all for watching this video. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, ring my bell, hit the links in the bio. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace. Keep a rich mentality.